All right, let's take a look here at Amazon MQ, which is a managed message broker service for the open source projects ActiveMQ and RabbitMQ. So let's just talk quickly about these two. We have ActiveMQ. It's a powerful open source messaging server that supports a wide range of protocols, including AMQP, MQTT, STOMP, JMS, offering robust features for JMS. So that's Java Messaging System, but I think they renamed it, so it's not called Java Messaging System. It's something more generic now. But anyway, JMS-centric enterprise integrated messaging scenarios. But I want to point out that the protocols that you can actually use with it is JMS, NMS, AMQP 1.0, STOMP, MQTT, and WebSockets. There's supposed to be a comma between these two. I guess that's just a minor mistake. I forgot to put the comma there. The other one is RabbitMQ. This is a highly reliable, scalable, and flexible messaging broker that supports advanced messaging protocols like AMQP, MQTT, and STOMP, making it ideal for complex routing scenarios and high throughput requirements. This one only supports AMQP 091, and so it can support more protocols, but for whatever reason, AWS only wanted to support AMQP, which is a disappointment because I really prefer RabbitMQ. It is newer than ActiveMQ, and it's a lot more robust in terms of its rules, and I've used it in production before. MQ has a very similar offering to SQS. However, these things are a lot more configurable. You are basically setting up clusters, and so you have to manage instances. It's managed by AWS, but you have to choose your instance size, and if you want to have them running in multiple AZ and things like that. So just understand that they're more managed, but you get a lot more power behind them. Let's just compare these two here. And this is not necessarily the limitations of what AWS imposes, but just what these things do in general. So in terms of protocol support, RabbitMQ supports AMQP, MQTT, and STOMP. ActiveMQ has more support and also includes OpenWire. For performance, it is generally considered faster and more efficient in scenarios with lightweight message and high throughput. ActiveMQ has good performance. It can offer more features, which can also add more overhead. It's also an older project, so that kind of makes sense. RabbitMQ has advanced messaging routing capabilities like exchange types for direct topics, headers, and fanouts. So we have a lot of options there. That's more to do with AMQP as well, but there are more capabilities there. ActiveMQ has basic messaging routing capabilities with more emphasis on the Java messaging service. RabbitMQ has basic transactions. ActiveMQ has advanced transactions. RabbitMQ is highly flexible due to the support of multiple messaging protocols and extensive client library support. ActiveMQ is flexible, especially with Java environments due to its JMS, offering a broad range of connectors for the different systems. So ActiveMQ is built in Java, and RabbitMQ is built in Erlang. If you know anything about Erlang, you understand the efficiency of RabbitMQ. But I mean, that's all we really need to know. There's obviously a lot of configuration that goes on with these things, but the exams might not require you to know this in that depth, okay?